But I was reading about unicorns the other day. That's something. Grown men do that all the time. I promise. But I found it really interesting that only male unicorns have a horn. Female unicorns are just normal horses with like rainbow manes or whatever. That was really interesting. What I found super interesting though was that lesbian unicorns are just normal horses with rubber dick strapped to their heads. Science is so fascinating. I did almost get married one time when I was much younger. And I wound up calling it off because we didn't see like big life issues eye to eye. She was very Catholic and I'm very not Catholic. We were having one of those matter-of-fact discussions one day about what life after marriage would be like. And she said, hey, when we get married, I don't think we should use any kind of contraception anymore, ever. It's like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Why would we not use contraception? She goes, because, Jamison, in the Bible, God said to man, be fruitful and multiply. Yeah, when he said that, there were 2 people. That's 7 billion. Mission accomplished. I want to wear a condom. She was also pro-life and I'm pro-choice, and like that wasn't a big deal. Like I can handle people having a different opinion than I do. She would protest in front of Planned Parenthood, and I was like, that's not what those girls need right at that point in time. Like have that dialogue, but not right there with them. And she goes, what would you know? You're pro-abortion. I was like, abortions are awful. No one is pro-abortion. I'm not in the newborn nursery with my picket sign. Going, guns don't kill people, people kill people, and babies turn into people. The thing about teaching though is that high school kids, no matter, like I was in my mid-20s, like I was having the best time that I could probably, like, this is gonna be the best time of my life, hands down. And these kids always, like they never guess that you have a life outside the classroom. They think all adults are complete losers because all they see is their parents and how they behave, and I'm like, the only reason your parents do nothing is because they had you. And the reality is it's ironic because they don't do anything at all. 15-year-olds, they have the worst life ever. Like it's the most boring thing in the world. Like this guy found out that I actually did something outside of school. He's like, oh my gosh, you do stuff? I'm like, yes, my weekends are awesome. Well, you're sitting at home watching techno music on YouTube and stealing 6 beers from the fridge in your dad's garage to split between 4 of you because you guys are gonna get screwed up and drunk, yeah! I'm actually out at a techno club drinking like I'm angry at my liver because I didn't have a drink for 3 days and I thought I heard it call me a pussy. I met a young lady out at a dance club the other night and we started dancing very graphically. Like if you would have videotaped it, you couldn't put it on your Facebook page, like it would get taken down. And I definitely couldn't rewear my jeans the next day, like it was that kind of dancing. And during the dancing, she's trying to be sexy, right? And she like starts to like bite at me, and like that would have been okay with me if it would have been like somewhere sexy, like on my neck, behind my ear, something like that. But she reaches up with her face and bites me right here on my cheek. I don't know if anybody here has ever like gotten hit by a rock or a bug or something right there, but your body has a very distinct reaction, and you can't help what it does. As soon as something hits you right there, instantly both eyes explode with tears. And there's nothing you can do about it. So it disturbed me though, not because she did that, but because at some point, like there's only 2 ways that people find out if something's sexy, right? Like one is that they watch somebody do it in pornography, and I watch a lot of that, and I've never seen women do that in there. And the other way is by having past sexual partners tell you that that feels good. So this young lady, at some point in her history, had several men tell her when she did this to them, like, no, baby, that was great. This is what my body does when it's aroused. No, it's all the Notebook up here, but it's party down there, I swear. Thank you, guys. I've been Jamison Raymond. You guys have been amazing.